Hey everybody, welcome to Perry TV. We got Mario Nawfal. He's interviewing Douglas Macgregor. He's fantastic. Love Mario. So let's give a quick listen. This is his first video in a couple of days, so I gotta hear what he has to say.
Imagine your audio cuts out now. I think we'll just give up. If your audio cuts out now, we'll just stop it for a week. We'll take a week break. It was a pleasure to speak to you, Colonel.
Good to talk with you as well.
All right, so I think since we last spoke about a week ago, it's been it's a bit bizarre. So because Trump is praising the Islamic Republic, saying he wants to meet the supreme leader, it would be a privilege to meet him. At the same time, what looks like it's happening is that the US is trying to sneak ships through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran is trying to assert control there, and then Iran fires warning shots at these ships. The US strikes the radars, that's what we saw yesterday at least, strikes the Iranian radars on Qasem Island and another island. And Iran, instead of retaliating tit for tat, they just go all out and they fire a bunch of ballistic missiles. The last two attacks were on Bahrain and Kuwait. So it's just
Mario knows his stuff.
Thoughts on it, and what do you make of it?
Well, I'm not sure it's a ceasefire. It doesn't sound like a ceasefire. It sounds as though we have different rules of engagement for ceasefires at this point. Obviously, the United States does not want all-out war, at least not at this point. And it appears that Iran is ready for all-out war if that's what's forced upon it. Let's put it that way. The problem is that this business of now suddenly praising the supreme leader and making nice noises is not terribly relevant to the whole discussion. The Iranians don't really believe anything we say, and there's not really any reason why they should. So it strikes me that the possibility of some sort of agreement being reached that all parties can sign is extremely remote. Israel continues to enjoy veto power over anything that the United States does. So
I'm not sure if that is true. Listen to Douglas.
He's feeling along the walls looking for a door to get out. He has no easy exit. He would like to exit, but he can't get out. And every time he thinks he's got a door, it's slammed shut in his face by President Netanyahu. So I don't know what happens next, but I don't see any imminent agreement of any kind that's going to cause peace to break out.
Yeah, I like the first thing you said, it's not a ceasefire. Did you hear what Trump said, I think yesterday or the day before, about the ceasefire? He was asked, is this a ceasefire or breach of ceasefire? And he said something along the lines of, over there, a ceasefire just means that you shoot less. So that's how he defined a ceasefire 2 days ago.
He's pretty economical with the truth, remember that. So I wouldn't worry very much about what is said at this point. I think what matters is what happens. And what continues to be the case is that Iran controls the Strait of Hormuz. End of discussion.
Douglas knows his stuff.
Going to change. Based on what I heard last, it seems there's going to be some sort of mechanic that allows sharing the Strait of Hormuz, the proceeds from it, with the Gulf states. I know they're talking about Oman, but it might involve other Gulf states as well. Why Kuwait and Bahrain? What's just confusing me yesterday is, can't Kuwait and Bahrain just tell American forces to stop using the bases there to attack Iran, so Iran stops striking them, or it's not as easy as that?
Well, I don't know. I think you're right. I think they could very easily say that whatever agreements are in place between us are no longer valid.
That's kind of a good idea.
Do that. So could UAE. Remember, UAE, Kuwait, and I suppose to some extent Bahrain are viewed by the Iranians as Sykes-Picot states. These are creatures of British imperialism. And
okay, we're delving into British imperialism. Really not my thing. But it was good to hear Mario's voice. Thanks for watching. Have a great Monday, beginning of the week. And I'll keep you posted. Thank you for the donations. They're much appreciated. We're almost there to buy a laptop, so I don't have to hold my phone in front of the TV. So have a good one, and thank you again.